Okay.
Dr. Kimbowa, we're going to start.
We are very ready.
Okay, great, thank you. So good afternoon to everybody, and on the Mauritius side, we are blessed by the presence of the board members of Rosehill RHT Holding Limited and CEO Dr. Siddharth Sharma. And on the Kampala side, we are blessed by the presence of Chairman of Tondeka, Mr. Peter Kimbowa, and two board members also on this webinar and this partnership signing agreement. So welcome to all, and as you come in, please ask for the introduction and we will introduce you and place you on the call with us here in Mauritius. So maybe we would like to start with you, Dr. Peter, as Chairman of Tondeka. So could you please proceed with your introductory remarks on this partnership signing agreement between Rosehill Holding and Tondeka, TMC, as you are preferably called. Please proceed.
Thank you very much. I don't know how much time I have, whether I'll be speaking for an hour, but I'm sure it should take just about 3 minutes only to introduce on behalf of the entire board of Tondeka Metro Company, TMC, one of our directors, the director in charge of finance, Finance Committee, who is on my immediate right, and also the Chief Executive, Dennis, who is also on my immediate left. There are other body members present, actually, but they're in the background. And we are the ones who are now directly facing the camera. We are very, very, very grateful, and we are also very happy that we're able to reach this point in this journey. As you're probably aware, we are going to have a partnership that will cover the contractual period in which we are going to work together, but also beyond that, because we don't look at partnership to have a starting and an ending. A partnership gets us all together to work together and create solutions for our people. This is a social economic transformation initiative, 100% private sector led, but with a lot of support from the government of Uganda, with a lot of support from the rest of the private sector and civil society. It's a project that we were very committed to, especially being a post-pandemic initiative. We do see ourselves doing nothing else but transforming mobility, but at the same time also saving lives and securing livelihoods. So this is an epoch-making function that we are starting today and launching the very initial steps to a long-term partnership. I thank you very much, sir, and all the members who are present on this forum. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kimbowa. We now would like to request the CEO of Rosehill Holding Limited, Dr. Siddharth Sharma, to proceed with his introductory remarks. And please, Dr. Sharma, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair. First and foremost, we would like to thank Tondeka Metro Corporation and Dr. Peter Kimbowa for the trust they have placed in RHT. We are extremely delighted with our association with Tondeka. We have been in discussion now for more than a year, and we are happy that we are now ready to sign off on the partnership. This project is a game changer for the bus transport industry in Uganda. Tondeka Metro Corporation will provide connectivity to commuters in the Greater Kampala region. In phase 1, 980 buses will be operated and more than 5,000 employees will be recruited. The service will cater for more than 2 million passengers daily. Benefits of this project are manifold. It will alleviate congestion, improve air quality, and shorten the commute time to the central district business area. The Tondeka team has put a lot of effort in the groundwork of this very important project. RHT, the first bus company to be incorporated in Mauritius, and with its 66 years of experience in bus transport, will leverage its deep knowledge in location and cashless technologies, driver training curriculum, and resource planning to ensure that the project objectives are met in the shortest time. RHT is one of the few companies in the region to be ISO certified. And our commitment to quality with a huge value addition to the project. Despite the COVID situation, we have been extremely agile and are well positioned to fully support the requirements of the project. We are currently seeing a trend on mainland Africa where governments are making significant investments in mass rapid bus transit systems. Good transport connectivity is a key criteria for economic growth. We are hopeful that with our involvement with Tondeka, RHT Africa will be in a position to capture similar opportunities in the region. We are a partnership company, and as such, we look forward to working with other African mobility companies to build Transport Industry 4.0. Thank you all for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sharma, for your introductory remarks. We shall now proceed with the signing of that agreement, of course, virtually, and it's comforting to note that in spite of COVID, this agreement has been made possible by the tireless work that's been going on between Kampala and Mauritius. So I will ask you, Dr. Kimbowa, to sign off on the document, and as well as our CEO here to sign off on the agreement, and then we'll show that signature on our screen in a minute. So please proceed with that signing. Thank you.
Can they say? No, you already done.
Is that done? Yes, we're going to be showing it on the screen. So thank you very much. Can we congratulate both the chairman and CEO here? We can give them a clap. You can congratulate yourself, and we will now show you that signature on screen. Please proceed, Kushal. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll share the screen.
There you are. So let's give a big hand for that one, please. It seems that this is one of the rare events that has been able to beat COVID. Thank you very much. So, Dr. Kimbowa and Dr. Sharma, we are now going to see whether we have anybody who wants to put a question. We have some journalists on our site that have been allowed on the online. So if we have any questions, I would ask you to please give us some time. So we'll see whether any journalist wants to put any questions to you.
We're verified. We are ready.
Thank you. You have a question? No? Okay, no questions. So it seems we don't have any questions, Dr. Kimbowa, from our side. What we would like to do now, I would like to invite you to give us your closing remarks as we go along, and then after Dr. Sharma's closing remarks, then we can call this partnership signing agreement. We can call it a day. We can call it a day. So please proceed with some of your closing remarks.
Thank you very much. And thank you very much, my colleague, Dr. Sharma, for this landmark signing of this partnership. I want to use this opportunity to thank the President of Uganda, who made this very sectoral priority a presidential initiative that we have to transform mobility in our country and reduce on congestion and pollution. And also the very name Tondeka means what the United Nations today calls no one will be left behind. That's what Tondeka means. So we are very that fall within the priorities of the National Development Plan and also the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. So what we are signing, or what we have signed for now, is a commitment to mankind, is a commitment to engineering and sustaining humanity in all the various challenges of humanity. And that's creating better livelihoods for people, our people, and finding accessible, affordable, and also quality solutions in terms of the service. I would like also to thank our minister and the entire Ministry of Finance, the Ministry for Works and Transport, who are our key partners and stakeholders. We have what we call a joint implementation task force that's working with us in order to ensure that this initiative starts well and proceeds well. So I would like to thank all of them, the stakeholders in the public, private, and civil society communities, and also practitioners. So I am just grateful that we have been able to reach this point, and thanking everyone who has been and who continues to participate in ensuring that we start strong and continue strong. And we are very proud to associate with you and partner with you, because you are one of the very best that we have in Africa in the area of transport management operations. And we also look forward to the transfer of knowledge and building professional capacities in this area all the time. This partnership will continue. So on behalf of my colleagues on the board and on behalf of all the staff at Tondeka, we know we are moving in the right direction at the right speed. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Dr. So I remind everybody on this platform that Dr. Peter Kimbowa is the chairman of TMC Tondeka Metro Corporation. Thank you very much for these words. Now I will pass on the floor to Dr. Sharma from the Mauritian team so that he can give us his closing remarks. Dr. Sharma, please.
Thank you very much, Gerard. Once again, on behalf of the board of RHT and all the employees of RHT, we would like to thank Tondeka and the chairman, Dr. Peter Kimbowa, for the trust that has been placed in us. I think this coming together of Tondeka and RHT is a beautiful testimony to South-South cooperation. Both countries are part of the SADC, and it's really very nice to see two companies from the Kwizera region coming together and having this partnership and this transfer of knowledge. So we are positively confident that we are going to impact, and I think we want to create tangible benefits especially for the people of Uganda. So long live Uganda, long live Mauritius.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Sharma. Thank you to you, Dr. Kimbowa, and the board of directors of Tondeka. Thank you to Dr. Sharma and his board of directors. We also have our chairman with us, who was next to him, Mr. Paul Aliang, and also relishing this partnership agreement. I would also like to tell those on the platform this afternoon that we will be releasing a press communique. It's going to go to all the media in Mauritius, and I believe your team is also going to be doing the same thing. I would also like to tell you that this webinar has been filmed, and we will be sending to Mr. Jan Kwizera the cuts of what we've been filming in video here, so that you can also use these bits and pieces for your media communication and the general communication wider in Kampala. Thank you very much. I would like to thank everybody. It's been an honor to serve you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.